Hello, hello. Welcome back to Zarnok Gaming. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Season 17 L4 Silent King. I had a run earlier today that went pretty well, 100K. I just had a run that had everything go wrong. So, let's see if I can find something consistent or something in between. Of course, as we all know by now, it's really inconsistent what SK will do, whether or not he'll come down off his throne. I found that with my underpowered S1 Creed, he tends to be really good bait, but not consistent bait. So, and we end up with pulls like that as often as anything. So we'll go ahead and immediately try to knock some of these guys out. Easier said than done, I know. Of course. And see if we can just keep some of our units alive for one more turn. Hope SK comes down off the throne. And he does. And as well as him being down off the throne, we have good old Color Guard Cal available to us. So we're going to go ahead and take some high ground here. And bring in some of these guys. If you're see how my melee from here with Yarrick does 3,500. If I move him, it does less. That means that you don't want to move Yarrick, right? And that is due to there'll be essence generators. So the -2 hits to a minimum of 1 for anyone who entered melee with him that turn. Even though I was already in contact with him, it just happens to work that if you move. But that means that it's great to move on a turn that you plan on summoning. So don't be afraid to do that. And from here, we now have like a range 3, our 2 Cadian Guardsmen, which makes this a great spot to be within range 3 of both Cadian Guardsmen I have, and having 3 tiles available around Kel. Unfortunately, we did lose Magam Ra there. I'm not unaware of that fact. So now it's like, oh, you could go to the high ground. No, and same with Bellator here. That would have been a loss of damage. So we don't want to do that. And of course, more summons coming in all the time. So we'll go ahead and take this high ground here. It's not actually high ground to SK, but it does give us the advantage of putting these 2 units under Doom. Hopefully we'll be able to knock them out very quickly with our summons. Or, you know, they could move, he could move, everything could go wrong. Also a possibility. So, now we have Doom final turn. We can go ahead and, for here, yeah, we lose too much damage. We actually gain damage from being at ranged here. Excuse me. So, we do want to make sure we attack adjacent to this Inceptor. We get a bunch of extra hits there. And then, yeah, we're just doing what we can. So I guess it's my middle of the ground of my 3 tickets I've used today. 19,000, 100,000, 64,000. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing wrong with this boss. I feel like I understand all the mechanics. But he's just really, really hard to control. Rivas might be a better option than Magam Ra. That's definitively possible. He has more health. He's more tanky. A little less damage output, but you have the survivability, and your shield drones dying will give you more summons from Yarrick. So, some things to consider. Hopefully, I'll be able to do an opportunity of doing a better run before the season ends. And if so, I'll post that too. Happy hunting, guys, and take care.